Hey, what's up, Shuffle Babies? It's Kento Baby. Welcome to day number 2. And today, we're going to be learning the T-step. Alright, this is another foundational move of shuffling. And the T-step, it looks like this. Might have seen it before. It looks like this. And we're also going to be learning another variation of it, and it's called the reverse T-step. So it's the same thing, the same footwork, except we're going the other way, okay? And we're gonna start really slow. We're gonna do it stationary. So we're gonna practice the T-step in place, and then we'll start adding some movement to it, some traveling on both sides, right? We're gonna go this way with it, and we're also gonna go this way with it. All right, so let's begin from the very first step, all right? And I'll face the front and back for you guys so you can kind of follow easily with this. First thing we're going to do is stationary, right? And getting used to the movement. In day 1, we already practiced this lifting and stomping motion, and we have that too for the T-step. Kind of looks like this. Instead of coming straight down in front of you, for the standard T-step, we're going to come to the side. So go ahead and practice it with me. Just coming out to the side, diagonal, foot pointing, maybe like 2 o'clock, and come back to the center. 2 o'clock, and come back to the center. And ha, ha, and ha. Try the other side. Hey, 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 other side. Hey, hey, hey. Very nice. Okay. Now let's really get into the pivoting, right? Because that pivoting motion of our feet, of our foot, is what's really going to give us the ability to travel and get used to the T-step, all right? We have the T-step, which is the pivoting, and we also have the T-step, which is lifting and stomping. Combining it, you get the T-step. Okay, so if you look really closely here, and I come down right here, boom, okay? I've heard this from quite a number of people. The T-step, the term originated from right here, this shape right here, that you create a letter T with your feet. You come out, you still have like a broken T situation. This kind of originated in the 1980s era, and from the research that I've done and what I've heard from most people, right, there's a lot of holes in the history of shuffling. However, what I keep hearing over and over again is this is the original move that was born in shuffling. And it came from the 1980s in Melbourne, Australia, right, when shuffling was called rocking in that local Melbourne, Australia area. But yeah, T-step is a very foundational move of the sub-style of shuffle, Melbourne shuffling, okay? So we're going to be practicing that right here. We're right here, okay? Leg in the air, just like as if you're about to go into the running man in this position here. And then we're going to go 1. Okay, what happened there? I am bringing my heel in like this. Bringing my heel in like this, okay? I'm just bringing my heel in like that. And when I'm doing that, I'm just bringing a foot down and I'm bringing it back up. Foot down, bring it back up. And we're just staying in place. We're not traveling. We're just going to stay stationary for now, okay? A boom and a boom and a boom and a boom. Very nice. You can add some arms if you like, or just keep it natural. Okay, other side, just so we get the feel of doing it on both sides. Yeah, hey, 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 hey. Okay, very nice. Now, let's go ahead and do the reverse T-step, okay? And many people who are experienced shufflers have this weird connotation that the reverse T-step is 10 times harder than the regular T-step. And this is only because they've built the muscle and the habit of doing only the T-step for years. And then they're like, oh, I didn't know there was a reverse T-step. But we're going to be practicing reverse T-step. It's just as easy as the regular T-step. Instead of coming in on the heel like so, we're going to go out on the heel with our toe, okay? Like that. Instead of coming heel underneath you, you're going to go toe away from you. Toe away from you. Ha, ha. Same thing with the other side. You're going out, 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 out. Keeping your weight on your heel. Bring your toe out, 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 out. Okay, so we combine that with that lifting and stomping motion, and you get this. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, other side. Hey, 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 hey. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. All right. Now, you already know. Once you're comfortable doing it a certain speed, the next thing that you want to do is try to do it faster, right? So, ha, 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 ha. And how do we achieve this speed? Same thing. It's the same secret tip. Maintaining this groove, this bounce, is gonna allow you to achieve this feeling a little faster. Without this groove, if I didn't have any groove, it's just my feet and really tough on the legs and the knees, right? So maintaining this groove, keeping our knees bent and hitting this motion is what's gonna give you that ability to do it. Okay, now let's add a little bit upper body, right? You don't need to do this every single time, but it's nice to do this to really understand the foundations and the standard of this T-step. When we hit boom, okay, we want to turn so our hips and shoulders are squared together. And now we're squared this way, and we turn this way. We turn this way, and we turn this way. And you kind of get this shoulder coming in, feeling as we hit the T-step. All right, same thing for the other side. We turn, boom, our hips facing that way, so shoulders face that way. Your head can stay there, right? But it's your shoulders, your torso turning with the hips so they are squared together. This is probably the most technical thing about the foundational thing about the T-step. Very helpful to include your entire body. Okay, same thing for the reverse. You are turning your body. And remember, reverse is when you're going out with your toe, not in with your heel, out on your toe. Boom, and boom, and boom, and boom. Other side. Boom, and boom, and boom, and boom. And very nice. Okay, now let's add that traveling element to it, okay? When we add that traveling element to it, this is where we get real cool, because we're gonna be floating around, okay? So now, regular T-step. Regular T-step is going into the direction of the stomping leg. My stomping leg is my right. If we travel that way, it is a regular T-step. If we are traveling in the opposite direction of the stomping leg, it becomes a reverse T-step. Okay, so let's do regular first. Going that way. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1. Okay, one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1. Bringing our heel in, all right? I'll face the back for this now. We're bringing our heel in to go that way. Now we're gonna bring our toe in while lifting this up, and we go down again. And we bring our toe in and down again. In and down. In and down. Okay, as you can see, I'm traveling bit by bit. We're bringing our heel in underneath us. Now bring the toe underneath us, heel underneath us, and toe underneath us. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. And remember, if you can add that upper body element to it, really nice to get this foundation down for this T-step. Very nice. Let's drill it with the other side. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and you're probably thinking, this is actually really hard on my knees. Why am I feeling it? Because we're going so slow. When we start to go a little faster, remember, when we go faster, when we add this groove, things get easier. But trust me, when you start to add a little bit of speed, it gets a little bit easier. You're not holding your weight as much because we have the momentum of traveling. We have this momentum over here. Okay, let's try going that way. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Remember, heel toe, heel toe. Let's go back that way. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. All right. Reverse time. Reverse T-step. In order to go reverse, you're going opposite direction of the stomping leg, so we're going that way, okay? That way, we're going to bring our toe out on our heel and come back in. Toe and back in. Toe heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Okay, so when I say toe, heel, that's identifying what part of your foot is moving, right? So right here, when I go toe, my toe is coming out, heel comes underneath. Toe goes out, heel comes in. Toe comes out, heel comes in. Toe comes out, heel comes in. Toe comes out, heel comes in. Okay, now the other side. Toe comes out, heel comes in. Toe comes out, heel comes in. We're traveling that way, travel that way. Bring our toe out that way, bring our heel out that way. Toe out that way, heel out that way. Toe out that way, heel out that way. Beautiful. Okay, so that is essentially the regular T-step and reverse T-step, right? This is a very fun tool to use on the dance floor. You can travel both ways, right? You can practice doing it with me. You can go this way, and then you can switch immediately and go the other way, right? So many variations that you can play with. But for now, that's all we're going to be learning today of part 1 of day 2. And we're going to be moving on to part 2, which is doing it with music. Welcome to part 2 of day 2. And now we're going to do the T-step and regular T-step to music, all right? And I would say focus on just the regular T-step for now. And then if you want to challenge yourself to the reverse T-step, awesome. But there's no worries if today we're just doing only the T-step, that's fine. Because later on day 7, 8, I think around that time, we're going to be combining the T-step and reverse T-step and coming back to it and drilling some sequences combining the two. So for now, just the regular T-step. Let's try. Slowest BPM, 90 BPM. Let's go. Hey, hey. All right, here we go. Hey, hey, same thing. 5, 6, 7, going that way. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's go this way this time. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'll face the back. Now go 5, 6 to the right. Go 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good job. Now the other side. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Beautiful. All right. Remember, having this groove is gonna help you maintain that speed, okay? We wanna have this groove. Without this groove, we kill it. We kill the groove, we kill the feeling of it. So make sure you have that feeling. Alrighty, let's turn off this music. How did that feel? Was that too fast? That's okay. If it was too fast, keep drilling it, keep practicing. You can watch this video over and over again. We're gonna move on to the next tempo. And remember, using that upper body may help you too. It's like if you were running, it's nice to use your arms because if you swing your arms faster, you can run faster, right? Without the arms, it's just the legs. Same thing for the T-step and reverse T-step. When you start using your entire body, you can gain control of this movement. So let's go ahead, move on to the next speed. 100 to 109 BPM, focusing on using our entire body. Here we go. Hey. Nice. Hey. Hey. Okay. Try practicing in place just a few times, just in place. Yeah. This is the speed we're going, just doing it in place. Very nice. Okay, now let's start traveling. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Now this way. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Nice. Hey. Pause the music real quick. Remember, you don't have to be crazy big with it, like coming up with it, right? It doesn't have to be crazy big. The bigger you go, the harder it's gonna get. So remember, keep it nice and small. You can notice my feet barely leaves the floor. I'm still T-stepping. I'm still lifting and stomping. It's just very light, and that's how it should be, all right? Let's do the same speed. Hey. 5, 6, going that way. Go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Other way, use your upper body. 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey. Okay, how did that feel? Pretty good? Not so good? That's okay. All right. So remember, in order to achieve the speed, we're just building the muscle for it, right? It's like really like riding a bicycle. Once you're able to ride the bicycle, you'll be able to ride the bicycle forever, right? You're not going to lose that muscle memory. Same thing with shuffling. You're building your muscle to it. And once you achieve that threshold and you can shuffle at that tempo, you'll have it, okay? So we're going to be doing the reverse T-step now. We're going to go back to that first tempo we had, reverse T-step, and then we're going to do the next tempo, and then we'll just call it a day, all right? I know the faster tempos, you already know. You have a playlist of the songs, so you can go practice to it on your own, but we're just going to be practicing really slow to it so you can get really used to the foundations, okay? Reverse T-step. Remember, reverse T-step, we're on our heel, bringing our toe out, okay? And traveling in the opposite direction of the stomping foot, and you get this kind of pushing motion with it, yeah? You kind of have this push, 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 and push, and push, and push, and ha, 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 kind of feeling to it, all right? Let's try 90 BPM. Okay, okay. I'll face that back. We're gonna go that way first. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, one more time. Going that way. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Okay, now switch legs. Shake it off a little bit. Very nice. Let's go that way. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoo! Okay. Good job. Good job, everybody. I'm really proud of you for just trying, right? This is the most difficult stage of your dance journey, of shuffling, of anything in life. Starting something is the most difficult part because you have no skills in it, and now you're introducing this new entire friend, new entire, right, hobby into your life or whatever, and you're like, how do we do it? Why can't I do it? And that's how it's supposed to feel. You're supposed to not get it down in the beginning, and over time you're going to be able to build that skill. And I encourage you, I know this is only day 2 and you're probably feeling maybe a little bit discouraged if you're unable to go at that tempo. That's okay, okay? We're going to keep moving on to day 3, day 4. And remember, as you get to the next days, you can always come back to what you learned in day 1 and day 2 and build it over time. And I can guarantee you by the end of 10 days, right? Or maybe 15 days or 20 days, if you stay consistent, you will have these foundational steps down like you know how to ride a bike. And remember, once you get it, you'll have it. So I'm really proud of you. And remember to be proud of yourself too. I'll see you guys in the next video.